All right, hey there, viewers. So I'm finally gonna do a good clean on the interior of this car. If you watched my previous videos on this car, there is like mold in here, right, on the carpet, on the seats, in the back. But one thing, if you look in the back, it's been parked in the rain and everything. Even though there's still kind of mold on this cover, it is dry, so it's not leaking water anymore. But you know, the spare is kind of starting to rust. I'm still gotta get that hold down for that spare out because it's rusted on there. So yeah, but the things I'll be using is this carpet cleaner. Yeah, it works good. I've used that at home on my carpet, especially when my friend's dog peed on the carpet. I actually use this to clean it up. Yeah, I have that vacuum. It's for the tent on my truck. There is a mattress in there and it's full of sand. I still got to get the sand out of it. And then I picked this up at a Canadian Tire. It was it was like $50. I've never used it before, and I guess it's just so happened everything is a Bissell product. So, anyways, I'm gonna start taking the front seat out and yeah, see what's underneath these seats. Just to show you how nasty underneath the seat can be, that's what it looks like. I ended up putting on a face mask because I saw a bunch of nasty shit and I didn't want to put my face into it. So yeah, so that's all that. There's also glass in here too, which makes sense because the previous owner told me that this car was a rebuild, and the rebuild was due to this door being hit, and I guess it cost more than the vehicle. And yeah, I guess they bondoed it, as you can see. So yeah, I'm just gonna vacuum all this stuff up. It's just pretty nasty. So I got most of the stuff in the front out already. Center console was super easy to get out. It's only held in by, a screw on one side and a screw on the other side, and then like a clip over there, and then a clip on the same thing on the other side. Your couple connectors for your auxiliary jack and your 12 volt. There's also a trim piece that you got to remove so you can get the e-brake handle through. But one of the things that I really like about the Honda Fit is how easy things are. There's your fuel pump access. So if you want to change your fuel pump, that's where it is. They put the fuel tank right underneath the front seats, so they can have like the magic seats in the back. So you got plenty of room to store your stuff. But yeah, and then your e-brake cable adjuster is just right there. So other than that, it's pretty nasty. There's all that stuff I'm going to clean up. All right, so I filled up the tank with water. I poured some of this stuff in there. All right, and yeah, by the way, I'm not sponsored by Bissell, even though I got a bunch of their stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna start doing these seats first, and maybe I do a before and after image or something of how it looks like. All right, so I kind of just soaked it, scrubbed it, because there is a brush on the end of this. So what I've done is just spray, right? And then give it a good scrub while it's sprayed. And then check this out. Look at all that stuff. That's crazy. Over there. Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep doing that. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing that until everything looks pretty clean. I still gotta do underneath the seat. So yeah. Alright, so the seats look way better. Alright, so now I'm just gonna work around, you know, the bottom side and then the side here. Alright, so I took the steamer out of the box. So I guess I gotta fill it up. It takes 6.6 ounces. Oh, spilled some. So just pour it into there. It's pretty small actually. It's a pretty small little handheld steam cleaner. Comes with a little hose and a bunch of little adapters. Where's the adapters? Yeah, they're like in here. Got little brushes and stuff in there. So, I don't know. So I'm just gonna fill this up and then let it heat up, and yeah, it's gonna be the first time using it. All right, so I gave this plastic part a good steam cleaning. Also the rails down there, and I also greased up the rails because I wiped all the old stuff off. Down the back seat, and you know how this part folds over itself. That's more mold. All right, so my carpet cleaner stopped because my tank is full, and the full line is like right there, right? And I just want to show you how nasty this water is from just cleaning the interior of this car. But I'm only probably halfway done. I did all the driver's side and the back there, the passenger rear seat. It looks pretty a lot better. And then still got this part, and then the center console I just got to clean up a little bit. All right, so now that I got the seats cleaned, the carpet's clean, I put the front seats back in, put the center console back in. I'm gonna focus my attention on these pillars that kind of look pretty nasty. So I'm gonna use the steamer here, right, and then a rag, give it a wipe. Then I'm probably gonna work on these seat belts because the seat belts look like, I don't know what that white stuff is, but maybe mold, bodily fluids, who knows, right? And yeah, getting close to having the interior cleaned. Other than the dash is, I just gave it a good wipe. Looks pretty good. Maybe get into the little cracks and crevices in some areas, but yeah, I think it's getting there. Once I'm finished all that, I'm gonna, maybe use it as my daily, or fix up some body work. Yeah. So I'll bring you back once I get everything else cleaned. All right, so I got all the plastic trim pieces on the pillars all cleaned up. But yeah, I'm trying to get this spare tire out, but this thing is stuck in there, so I'm gonna have to try and get that out, try and get the spare out. And yeah, just a bit of soapy water, just scrubbing down the rubber floor mats. And I'm just gonna take it outside and give it a rinse. All right, so while those floor mats are outside hanging to dry, but yeah, I think everything looks pretty clean. I'm no professional detailer, but I think I did a pretty good job. Yeah, once those floor mats dry, I'm gonna throw them inside. Yeah, and then waiting for that ozone machine to come in, and yeah, get rid of whatever's left that's probably in here. So anyways, I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Please like and subscribe.